مغروم باللونجلي وتحب تطور روحك فيه وتعمل جو؟ تحب تسمع الموسيقى جديدة والأخبار الفرشكة كل يوم السبت؟ أنا وراف أول برنامج أنجلوفون في راديو أسوسياتيف باش تسمعوا وتحكيوا فيه كان باللونجلي. استنونا كل نهار سبت 7:30 متاع الليل في إذاعة أمل مع أمل وفرح عفيف ومهدي. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome. This is your host Amal and you are listening to an hour off on your favorite radio, Radio Amal. Joining me today I've got the girls here on my left. Hello Afif and Farah.
Hello.
How are you doing, girls?
Good. Fine. We are good. How are you?
I'm great.
How was the week?
Great. As long as you guys with me, I'm doing perfect.
Nice. Sure, so we are.
Okay, I've got here the only man in the gang, Mehdi. How you doing, pal?
Pretty good, yeah.
Perfect. So I just wanted to ask you guys, are you planning girls to go to the beach?
Yes, definitely. It's the weekend, plus it's Saturday, and it's very, very hot. So I'll be just packing my stuff, going to the beach straight away.
And you, Mehdi, I hope you're going to the beach.
No. I haven't swum since a few years. Actually.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I might be the only guy who hates the beach. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, let's go now to Farah with her funny and hilarious.
Trending and hilarious.
What have you prepared for us today, Farah?
For funny and hilarious, as usual, guys, we have some funny news that I would like to share with you. Starting with this baker in Finland who actually cooked cakes on the shape of toilet paper rolls. So what he did? Yeah. So it's actually so much delicious. The cakes that looks exactly like rolls of toilet paper are displayed at this bakery in Finland as the spread of coronavirus disease continues. So the first 5 cakes actually sold within an hour, and there are 100 of orders that people actually order to buy these toilet paper rolls shaped cakes. So
many orders have been placed. Actually,
yes. Really, it's a little bit weird, but it's smart. Another news that I found is about cops. They realized that they are dealing with not a real tiger, but in fact it's just a stuffed animal. So the story is there is a Scottish man called Bruce who called the cops to report on he saw a tiger in his garden. So he called the police. So they came and they spent 45 minutes trying to get close to the tiger, only they found it's just a stuffed animal.
Like you didn't realize it at all?
No.
What a resemblance just to a tiger. Is this guys were thinking of something like...
I have no idea. 45 minutes they spent it, and they at the end of the day they found...
This is the result of watching too much horror movies for the cops, I think.
Yes. So another news, it's kind of funny. There is this, drug dealer. Yeah, you like these news. I know.
This kind of stuff a lot.
Your favorite. This guy, how did he protect his drugs? How do you think he's gonna protect his drugs, Mehdi, from the cops? What he did?
There are many ways, believe me.
Really? I bet you won't think about what I'm just gonna say now. He put an alligator.
Is it a stuffed alligator or?
I think it's a real
precise question.
Real one this time. He put it in the garden where he plants his drugs in order to protect these plants from the cops. Yeah, those cartels know.
It's actually not very smart, actually.
Really. It's kind of smart.
It draws too much attention. Imagine having an alligator in the garden.
Yeah. In Pennsylvania, they do that.
However, the cops will be really scared if they see an alligator in the garden. So
he's walking freely. Walking freely.
Doesn't work that well.
Really?
How would you protect your drugs?
Yeah, no, I'm not into that yet. So I'll think about it back then.
All right. News for you, Afif. So, talking about police and fugitive people. I don't know why today I picked this theme.
What a coincidence today.
Yeah, the cops. So there is this Chinese fugitive. His name is Guo Bing, who was suspected of gang crimes, fraud, everything he did it. So the police, how did you think they got him?
I don't know, I'm just assuming or checking.
Do you think it's a GPS or how they hunt him down?
No.
Probably in the middle of something.
Or maybe eating his favorite food or something, very kind of smell. I don't know.
Bacon rice.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they picked
I just
him
guessed,
using
believe me.
smells. Yes. So this guy was cooking in his apartment.
Okay.
His favorite meal.
Which is?
Its
Rice?
name is a hot pot. It's kind of
Yeah, hot pot,
soup
yeah.
food, you know, Chinese soup food. And how they were able to locate him via the smell of his soup.
That's very
Brilliant.
interesting.
Yeah.
You should have been thinking about this.
Yeah. The worst thing is the city that he's living in has more than 7 million of people living in this
area,
place,
let's
in that
say.
area,
They
yeah.
recognize him by the
And they
smell.
recognize him by his smell.
Yeah, he must be the
Wow.
only one eating hot pot then.
Yes.
No, this kind of hot pot.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the guy.
Type, actually.
Yeah, not
So
only-
never take culinary lessons in China because you'll be so good.
Yes.
You'll get caught.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are my news. Thank you.
Trending and hilarious.
I hope you liked it, guys.
Thank you so much, Farah. We go with a song right now. I'll get back to you.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes. Cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake and the heat between your legs. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. You are not the single type, so baby, this the perfect time. I'm just tryna get you high, faded off this touch. You don't need a lonely night, so baby, I can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I know what you feel like. Feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I know what you feel right. Feel it. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming.
ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. Wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. We sell drinking late at the bar. See more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Just take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
What you want from me?
What you want from me?
And try to buy your pretty heart with a Don't quit loving me, just start loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it fucks me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. Baby, keep loving me, just love me, yeah. Just love me. All you need to do is love me, yeah. Got me like ow. I'm tired of being played like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in your motherfucking heart? Baby, like don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just start loving me. Ooh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn something, babe? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it fucks me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. It keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
Welcome back. This is Amal, your host, and you are hearing An Hour Off on Radio Amal. Actually, in lockdown, we felt very terrible. It was a particular period in our lives, and it had so many effects on our mental health. Today, Afef will explain this to us in details in Cheers to Your Life.
Cheers to your life.
Yes, indeed, Amal. So, hi everybody again. And today, as we said, we've spoken about the lockdown and the effect of mental health. But first of all, if I say mental health, your reading of this concept, what is it for you? How do you think mental health would be, and how important is it if we compare it to the physical health?
As important.
Just
As
as important
Yes,
as
it's the same.
yeah, good to know, because mental health as a concept or as a phenomenon, it's known for a variety of people, but unfortunately for many it does not go into focus until something serious happens. And when I say something serious, unfortunately I speak about maybe cases of suicide or something like that.
The Indian actor that
Exactly,
had just died.
lately,
Yes.
yes, everybody. I mean, even there was a video about his dog who was just crying next to his phone, and it was like something very sad to see this. And this is the consequence of mental health. When you see, he's a very famous actor, and he is rich.
Yes,
You're
he
supposed
has
to be having everything,
yeah.
exactly, everything around, and then all of a sudden we hear about his suicide. So mental health, as I said, is very important, and as you all of us agreed about it, it's exactly as we eat well, we sleep well, we have to think well, and we have to let it go so that we can have this kind of balance between the physical side, the emotional, and the mental side. This is very important, and it includes our emotional, psychological, social well-being. well-being, and it affects in a very deep way how we think, we feel, and act. Lately, for the lockdown, everybody was supposed and obliged to stay home.
Terrible
For-
times.
Yes, for
Terrible
health.
times.
Yes,
Eating,
for
sleeping, and that's it.
exactly.
nothing.
Eat, sleep, watch films, repeat, or like
Indeed.
cook, do some kind of new stuff. But basically, do not go out, do not
Yes.
socialize. So there are people who are used to staying home. The introvert, like they don't have a problem in staying inside. Yes, inside their space, doing their activities. And there are the extrovert, and they are used to going out.
Like me.
Yeah, socialize. Meeting friends. Don't laugh, Maddie, but she is indeed. So all of a sudden, all of a sudden they find themselves obliged to stay home and to do not to go out. And you know the feeling of just this anxiety about the pandemic outside, the too many news, and unfortunately it was at that time negative news. And you put on the radio, television, the street, family conversation. It's all about the COVID-19. So you feel like the Dr. House mind. So many ideas all coming up together, and you are very stressed.
too.
Exactly. So there are so many people who just want to using medicine to sleep, or trying to do some activities, but still they are trapped with the concept of having an affected mental health.
Yes.
And according to the late study made by the World Health Organization, they raised a number that was a recent stuff they made between 2019 and 20, saying that close to 800,000 people die per year, due to suicide every year, which is one person every 40 seconds. So it's very scary, quite frankly.
That's a terrible number.
Yes, and why I'm bringing the suicide when I'm speaking about the lockdown? Because we had witnessed worldwide some cases, deep depression, nobody talks about it, and then they go to just ending their lives. All of a sudden, I do not want to cite examples, but we have had witnessed so many cases. We hear the news, so unfortunately, this was happening. There are warning signs that alerting us to say, okay, your mental health is at risk. You have to be aware of that. It's not only about the lockdown here. I'm speaking about generally speaking.
Yes.
If you have a long-lasting sadness, if you are having extremely high and low moods, like all of a sudden I'm happy and 1 hour time I become very sad. No explanation.
I think
No explanation
can
for
relate to
that.
this 100%,
Yes,
right?
the excessive fear, anxiety, social withdrawal, and the dramatic changes in eating or sleeping habits. These are alerting signs that there's something wrong with your mental health. You have to solve it.
Yes.
And as we are going to Cheers to Life, so we have to be more positive about that. How to improve our mental health? We have some tools, and maybe you can
give
add
us some hope, Afif. Give us
Yes,
some hope.
exactly. We
need
it.
that.
So I have some tips, but if you have more, please do not hesitate to tell me, and for our auditors as well. So first of all, keep telling yourself something positive every day. This will have a powerful effect. The mirror exercise. Stand up in front of your mirror and say, "Go stop."
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
The monologue.
That's
Yes,
the only
good girl.
exercise we can actually
Good
do.
girl. Now, write down some good things about you and about you have in life, and feel grateful about that. It's very important. We neglect it, but believe me, if you see it written, psychologically speaking, it helps a lot. You visualize what you have. That's very important. Focus at the present moment. It means forget about the past and stop over worrying about the future. You are here, stay focused on your present moment and make it. Eat good meal, drink a lot of water. Open up to someone, speak please. And do something to someone who is in need. No need to publish it on social media, please. And take a break, maybe a vacation, maybe sickness leave, maybe sleeping for 10 hours, which is my wish lately.
Mine too.
Go to make sport. Yeah, this will help. If you have more, please tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I guess
Yeah.
the key is always
It's
to
about-
reach out,
Yes,
actually.
yes,
If you
covers
don't, you
it
can
all.
just reach out and
exactly.
you'll
So,
always get help.
yes.
Yeah, make sure to speak, because if you bottom up all this,
Most
inside of you,
importantly.
you're just gonna
Yes.
explode at a certain moment. in time.
Exactly. And I have a tip. Speaking to a stranger all the time helps more than speaking to someone you know closely. Like, you can make your outburst. They have a headache later on. No worries. They can take a pill. But most importantly, you make your outbursts.
Yeah.
So that was my tip for today. So
nice.
stay tuned for the coming ones.
Cheers to your life.
Thank
Good,
you so
good.
much.
A
Thank
pleasure.
You, Afif. You reminded us of a very terrible time in the lockdown,
Yeah.
but thank you for the tips
Pleasure, dear.
at the end.
Pleasure.
Well, we go right now with a cool song and we go back to you.
Sure.
Bar on the east side, where you at? Phone lights at my nightstand in the black. Come here, you can meet me in the back. Dark jeans and your Nikes, look at you. Oh damn, never seen that color blue. Just think of the fun things we could do. 'Cause I like it. This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. Yeah, I want you. We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can make me dream. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it delicate? Third floor on the west side, me and you. Handsome, you're a mansion with a view. Do the girls back home touch you like I do? Long night, with your hands up in my hair. Echoes of your footsteps on the stairs. Stay here, honey, I don't wanna share. 'Cause I like it. This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. Yeah, I want you. We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can make me dream. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it delicate? Sometimes I wonder when you sleep, are you ever dreaming of me? Sometimes when I look into your eyes, I pretend you're mine all the damn time. 'Cause I like. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Yeah, I want. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. 'Cause I like. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it? Yeah, I want. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? 'Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it delicate?
Only the best.
I'm in my bed and you're not here, and there's no one to blame but the drink and my wandering hands. Forget what I said, it's not what I meant, and I can't take it back. I can't unpack the baggage left. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling. said you cared, and you missed me too. And I'm well aware I write too many songs about you. And the coffee's out at the Beechwood Cafe, and it kills me 'cause I know we've run out of things we can say. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. And I get the feeling that you'll never need me again. What am I now? What am I now? What if you're someone I just want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
Hello and welcome back. This is an hour off, and this is your host Amal. Every week we talk about movies and series in To Watch or Not to Watch with Mehdi.
To watch or not to watch?
Hello, Mehdi.
Hello, and as usual, I'll select for you some terrible movies
The too good
and some
to be
great
bad.
ones, of course, and you'll have to guess.
Of
Let's start with
course.
the first one. This one is a series. The plot is the first manned mission from Earth to Mars in 2033 attempts to colonize the Red Planet. Would you watch or would you not watch?
Is
I
it
will.
Westworld?
My God, not everything is
No.
Westworld.
She knows everything. I would watch it, of course.
You would?
Mars.
Afef, you would?
Yes, I would. Out of curiosity, I would.
Yeah, good. Actually, yeah, and you know, I watched this one. It's called Mars, by the way. This is one of the really unique series I have watched. I'll tell you why. It's in the form of a documentary of what it takes to go to Mars, actually, scientifically, and what's the equipment and how we do that and how many men can we send. And this is done into a movie later. So you really find, for example, Elon Musk talking.
Oh.
And he did actually the part in the movie, and his part is Elon Musk talking about the missiles he will be sending,
Yes.
how to man the mission to Mars, how to do everything. And everything is done really, really according to science, 100%.
Nice.
And you should really watch it.
صراحة حاسة أنا watch it.
Critics,
I'm pretty sure about this.
critics,
Yeah, Mrs. Science for sure. She will.
Rocket
Yeah.
science.
Rocket
So the film
science.
director made a kind of combination between a documentary and
Exactly.
then a fiction, but he made sure to put
Realistic.
the very realistic
Yeah.
effect in a way you say these are scientific facts.
exactly. Because
This brings
It
more
is actually
credibility, I
scientific
think,
facts.
right?
Yes.
yeah, because the company going to Mars is SpaceX.
Yes.
Well, we all know
Yes,
SpaceX.
by
Yes.
2024.
It's great. Critics really received this one very, very well. It received 7.5 on IMDb,
Nice.
61% for critics on Rotten Tomato, and 57% for audience. But I think it's not that good. But well, no, I think you should really watch this.
We will.
Sure,
You really
sure.
should.
That's a
Just
good
in
recommendation.
case I had a trip at the end of the year to the space.
Yes.
You should. No, and
Mars.
it's
So you
beautiful. It's beautiful to see. Yeah.
She really still expects to have a trip in 2020. Can you imagine?
With
I
the
can't really
lockdown.
cancel my trips, you know. I can't really do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, and actually, no, the
To
date I
Mars?
gave you, 2033, is the first mission to Mars will be gone.
I don't know how old
By,
I will
by,
be.
by, by SpaceX, I think 2024, they say we're going to send some people to the crew of the SpaceX only.
We'll see.
Next.
Next one, guys. This one is pretty interesting, actually. I like it very, very
Oh, it's pretty
much.
interesting.
You will see that you're not right on this one.
Okay.
Okay, set in the late 70s, two FBI agents are tasked with interviewing serial killers to understand their behaviors, reasons, and motivations behind their crimes to solve open cases. It does sound very interesting. Come on.
Well, this is a cliche, Jude. Sorry. Yeah, I've seen so many movies, American movies like that.
Serial
I just,
killers.
yeah,
It's a typical
I don't
story.
know.
You really think that?
Yeah, serial killers, FBI agents, and Lost Mission, and I don't know. Easy
What's the
Sign.
score? What's the score on Rotten Tomato?
What's the score?
Hold your horses. I'll tell you about the score. But first, I think this is not really a cliche because I'll tell you why. This is
Okay.
documenting the first 2 FBI agents who were studying serial killers for the first time.
Now it
Now
makes
we're
sense.
talking,
Now
yes.
it can make
Yeah,
sense
for
to
the
me.
first
It's not
time.
fiction.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
see.
told you already last time I will deceive you.
Of course, the deceiver.
So yeah, I'm talking about very, very fan favorite series, Mindhunters.
Mindhunters. Have you heard of this?
No.
You guys
no.
didn't? You should. You should actually watch it.
Never. You.
Tell us more about it,
Isn't
please,
it like
Marty.
Whisper? That series Whisper?
No, no,
when
no,
he
no, no.
whispers to dead people
It's
and he
grounded in
finds them?
reality totally.
No.
So the scores 8.6 on IMDb,
Oh.
97% critics on Rotten Tomatoes,
Wow.
and 95% for audience.
This is something.
Okay.
It was
nice.
actually a
Yeah.
big hit.
Yes.
2 seasons so far. This one was in 2019, and season 3 is coming soon. I really, really hope so.
Yeah.
I bet after 2020, everybody's in their
After,
houses
yeah.
now.
I think
Yes.
even the whole world is on hold for now, so we'll have to
Yes.
wait.
Yes.
2021, let's guess.
Next one, guys. Listen very well.
Okay.
We are.
We are listening.
All ears.
A decorated pilot with dreams of running the Air Force is thrown for a loop when he finds himself trapped to lead the newly formed 6th branch of the US Armed Military, Space Force.
I watched it. I watched it. Steve Carell.
It's very interesting.
Space Force. This is the best thing
It's-
I ever. Yeah.
Did you? Okay, did you guys actually like it?
Yes. Indeed.
You should have seen how she's expressing
Yes.
it. She's in love with
It's,
it, with,
it's
the, with the
amazing.
movie.
Amazing.
It's comedy. It's everything you need to see.
It's John Malkovich and Steve
Yes.
Carell
Yeah.
together.
Both of the legends together. in
Amazing.
one movie.
Amazing.
Okay, it's true. It
episodes,
does
yeah.
have Steve Carell. Who,
Yeah.
I'm a very big fan. Big fan of
Malkovich.
Steve Carell. John Malkovich, of course,
Yeah.
living legend.
Yes.
But I
Uh-huh.
personally didn't like it.
Really?
Just
Yeah.
why?
Tell us the score, pal.
I'll tell you why first. I think the series doesn't really understand itself. It's not really comedy, and it's not really drama. Both are very present during the whole series, the whole season. So I think for me, it's a show that still doesn't understand itself.
So it's a Jacques Derrida reading. This is a very postmodern reading. What does it mean the series did not understand itself?
I mean,
What sense?
It's either a funny show
Okay.
or a drama show. There are, of course, ways to
Something-
put drama into make it into a funny way.
Yes.
But in this series, the drama is real drama,
Ah, okay.
and the funny stuff is real funny stuff.
Yeah, they are so funny.
Cut in the
So
middle,
funny.
Something cut in the middle. I think it's a new genre.
Or maybe a new technique.
Exactly,
Yes.
and that's why the critics did not receive it very well.
Yeah.
Critics
Maybe-
scored
maybe
it
because of that.
39%.
Oh yeah, that's low.
The audience did like it, 77%.
Of
Yes.
course.
Smart audience.
The audience are the most important thing.
The critics too.
Critics too are
Yeah.
important, you know.
Yeah.
But well,
We
Yeah.
pay the bill
for
to
me,
watch it.
on this one, I'm with the critics.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with the
Dropping
audience.
the mic, you know.
I'm with the audience. Trust me.
All right, that's it for the series, guys, and let's go to the movies. First one, guys. A bounty hunting scam joins 2 men in an uneasy alliance against a third bounty hunter in a race to find a fortune in a gold buried in a remote cemetery.
I want to watch this movie.
Yeah, nice.
Everything
Really?
that is
Yes.
buried and there is a treasure there, I'm so in it.
I would like pirate movies then.
Yes.
Fiction and curiosity
Yes.
together.
Well, you're lucky because this movie have been around for a long, long time.
The
Since
name.
1967.
Oh, old school
It's
mama.
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Ah,
With
okay.
living legend Mr. Clint Eastwood.
Wow.
Lee Van Cleef too, who unfortunately passed away. But I'll tell you something, if you want my personal opinion, this is my all-time favorite.
Oh.
Really my all-time favorite. Nothing compares to this movie. The scores are quite high. IMDb 8.8. Rotten Tomato critics 97%. 97% for audience too.
Nice. I would watch it.
You should. It's a
Definitely me
3-hour
too.
movie
Wow.
of pure,
Definitely.
pure.
Yes.
You
It's
started-
great.
You start
The
at the age of
Irish.
20 and you end at the age of 24.
If you're born in late December, yeah. But well, this is definitely, I recommend this movie very,
watch.
very much. Yeah. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, guys. Next one. A writer encounters the owner of an aging high-class hotel who tells him of his early years serving as a lobby boy.
I don't know.
Tell us more, please.
Yes.
Bit unclear.
Okay, I'll put it very simply. It's the story of this exceptional concierge
All right.
in this dreamy words in this dreamy hotel.
Hotel
the great
Budapest.
Hey, you're good at this, Farah.
Yes. We
she
watched
had
it.
also-
We watched it. Yeah, yes. More again.
We watched the
It's an
Hotel
addiction.
Budapest.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
that's nice
amazing.
movie.
Made by Mr. Wes Anderson,
Ralph-
who's
yeah,
known
Ralph
for...
Ralph
Fiennes.
Fiennes.
Sorry?
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, of course. Wes Anderson is very known for his
Yes.
really dreamy
Yes,
sets.
amazing movies.
It's a great movie. Definitely recommend.
Extraordinary.
And you know, going back to Afef's
Lockdown problems.
Lockdown Problem,
Yeah.
this is one of the feel-good movies.
Yes, I agree.
Love, Eat and Pray.
Oh,
Not
it's
that-
my favorite.
Especially
This
not
one.
that one.
No, why?
Colors.
It's a nice
colors.
one.
Especially
The
not that
purple.
one.
No, this is really a feel-good movie because there's no drama in the movie.
Yes.
There are
Yes.
no bad spots in the movie.
Nothing.
Everything you see is actually beautiful.
Yes. The
That's
color.
what we
the
need.
The
purple.
story is so simple that it's so beautiful.
That's what we
Yes.
need.
the
Yes.
actors are just dreamy.
It's kind of crazy movie.
So that's it. If you're feeling a bit not okay, a bit down, watch the Grand Budapest Hotel and
Yes.
believe me, you will be fine.
Good recommendation. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Doctor.
Yes.
We will do,
Oh,
definitely.
you're welcome. I have a
last
last
one.
one to recommend.
All right.
A demonic nun,
Okay, amazing.
I can't stop laughing at this one,
Okay.
unleashes holy hell when she summons the devil to possess
Wow.
a great white shark.
Oh God.
This is a must watch.
Would you watch this, guys?
I
Yeah,
think
I
even
would.
our director here
I would.
disagree about this movie because we all hated it. We all think that The Nun is
Hell.
the
Really?
most terrible horror film that was ever made. I think I
Yeah,
laughed
the
at a
nun
certain
is not
point
very
of the
good,
movie.
actually. But this one you should watch. I'll tell you the score first. I mean, the name first. Even the name is very special. Shark Exorcist.
Wow.
Yeah, because the shark is possessed by an evil nun.
Wow.
It's about the soul.
Shark.
And the problem is that in the movie, the shark is in the lake.
Really? So there's a shark in
shark
lakes
in the lake.
now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really funny to see, actually. The score on IMDb is 1.9.
Wow.
So this
Come
is
on.
indeed the least
And
movie
the con-
that was ever made.
Yes.
Rotten Tomatoes still haven't reached a consensus
That's
about
why-
the movie. But
Okay.
until now, the score is 21%.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you just want to have a blast with some friends, you should watch this.
That's why he put it at the last.
I shouldn't
That's
watch
why,
that.
for the ranking.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
For the last. You know, we keep the best for the last.
Yes.
Indeed.
To watch or not to watch?
So thank you so much, Mehdi, for
Oh,
the
thank you,
series
thank
and the amazing movies that you picked today. And we're gonna go with a song, and we will get back to you.
I fell by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So, before you go, was never the right time, whenever you're cold. Went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Our every moment I started to play, but all I could think about is seeing that look on your face. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could say to make it all stop hurting. It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, we'll be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
إذاعة أمل.
Hello and welcome back. This is an hour off and this is your host Amal. We have today a new challenge. Last week we had the Proverbs challenge. This week we're gonna go with a truth challenge, which is called I have and I have not.
Truth or dare?
So I'm just gonna ask you guys some questions and you're just gonna answer with I have or I have not.
Oh.
Feel free really to explain to us why you have or why you haven't.
Is this gonna be embarrassing?
Yeah, I think
depends.
It is.
Yeah,
I think
great.
the point
I
of
love
the
this
game
game.
is to be embarrassing. However, I'm just gonna try to be as soft as
Start
possible
with him,
you.
please. Start
Of
with
course.
him. Yes.
So I will go with Mehdi.
Yes.
my God.
Have you ever stolen from your dad's wallet?
Of course I
Ooh.
Really? Say I have, and of course I have.
did. I have, of course, yes.
Farah,
What?
have you ever stolen from your dad's wallet?
Not my dad, my mom's wallet.
It's the same, you know.
Yes, I did.
Afif?
I have.
Yeah, I remember by the age of 6, I think, from my mom. Yes, and she discovered it.
What do you buy at 6 years old?
Yeah, what do you buy?
Cookies.
The only person
Are
that
you kidding?
hasn't is me. I think
With
I
my
haven't really
heaven.
stolen anything from mom.
Oh, look at the angel in there.
But from dad.
We did that with dad, yeah.
But from dad, because his wallet was always like in the open, so he
Yes.
could take anything. and he
Very
wouldn't really
accessible,
notice.
let's
Very
say.
accessible,
I
yeah.
wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, God bless his soul.
God bless you so.
Okay, we go to the next one. Have you ever lied about your age? I'm gonna go to Mehdi.
Yes. Because I'll tell you why.
Have.
A man.
Yeah, I have. I'll tell you why. When I used to be a bit younger,
Yes.
because I used to be all shaved,
Yeah.
even my head, no one would ever let me into a club.
Ah, okay.
I swear to God.
So,
I always have to show my.
Great cause.
I always have to show my card. Like, dude, I'm seriously like 26. Come on. And so yeah, I had to lie sometimes.
so you were telling them you are older?
Actually, they would tell me
Supposed to.
directly, "You're not old enough," and I would tell them, "Come on."
So we need to show his ID actually. To tell him
I
that
faced
he's
the
old
same
enough.
issue before when we used to go out, like university days, and I used to have the curly hair, and I was looking younger, much younger. And I'm telling them, I swear, I'm more than 18. They said, no, go and bring your dad. I said, no, seriously? I'm student, like I'm studying, I'm more than 21. And then I faced
I'm
this.
providing for myself, tell them.
Yes.
I'm already in that stage of life.
Yes.
So you have Hafif actually lied about your age.
No, definitely. I was defending. I was saying, no, this is my age. And unlike the general conception that women do not like to be asked about their age or they hide their age, I do not hide my age because I believe you have to be reconciled with your age.
Wow.
Plus, we have the biological age, the mental
Applause for
age.
this. You need an applause for this.
Yes, and the spiritual age. So I don't have. I'm reconciled with the old stuff. It's
Yes.
all right.
Indeed. Farah.
But they don't believe me when I say I'm over 30 now. They never
Yeah,
believe
you
this.
look really younger.
Oh, thank you.
That's
That's nice.
the truth,
That's
honey.
a compliment.
Thank you.
Yes, Farah, have you ever lied about your age?
No. Why would I?
Why
I'm
would
still young.
Yeah, you haven't reached that age where you would lie about your age.
Yes, I didn't. Yeah, still I
I
didn't.
think
Yeah.
they only need to ask me about my age and they would figure out her age, so that's why she has never really lied about it, you know.
I don't care really.
All right, next one. I think you're gonna like this one.
Oh my God.
Have you ever cheated in an exam?
No, never this time.
Never. Me
I
too.
was the brilliant student.
I have people
Me
who actually
too.
have never cheated an
I've,
exam.
yes, I never
They're
did
all
that.
lying.
No,
all
I
lying.
never did that. No.
Believe me, I have never.
We have top performance here.
Yes, we're smart
Everyone
people.
cheats, top and low performance.
No.
All right, tell me about your experience. Have you ever cheated in an exam?
Of course I did.
He was cheating often. I
All
can
the time.
see. I can bet.
From the choices of the movies?
Yes.
I can
You
really
see?
yeah. Story. Why did you cheat in an exam? Was it hard?
Because I could. It's as simple as that.
All
Why would
right.
I study like for 4 nights long when I could just write something on a small paper?
What
It would
a
take
philosophical
me 30
approach,
minutes. And I could get away with it and pass.
So because he can,
He will do
Good.
it.
Definitely.
Good. That's not good at all, man.
Please, any
yes,
children
we're not
who are
encouraging
hearing
this.
Do not hear this.
Do not hear, yes,
apply this.
please. Do not
try this at
do
home.
not follow
Yes.
Uncle
It's
Mahdi.
just time management and that's it.
Yeah,
Time management, of course, he's very,
busy guy.
busy guy indeed. Next one. Have you ever bought food and claimed that you cooked it? I'm gonna start with Farah because I already know the truth.
Of course not. I never cook.
It's as simple as that.
Yes.
Afif.
Well, you know me, I'm a good cooker, so I have no clue in that. No,
Yeah.
definitely no.
All right, Mehdi?
No.
Never.
Never.
Do you cook?
Yeah, I have great eggs.
Yeah,
Eggs
that's
only.
good.
Oh my goodness.
Only.
I've been cooking them since I was 15, so
Yeah, you're pro now.
So it's a skill.
Yeah.
Professional.
So it's a skill. It has to be implemented in his CV.
I know.
Cooking
He
eggs.
doesn't need to cook them. They already know that they need to be cooked the moment you put them, on the oven. Last one, people. Have you ever did something naughty and framed it to somebody else? Let's start with one of you. Don't be that evil.
no, I'm trying to think if I actually did.
If I actually did.
I did it to you.
Confession, sister to sister.
God, I did it to you before.
So many times.
Yes. Basically,
I'm
yes.
thrown with so many complications due to that.
Yeah. Thank me for that.
Indeed. Afif, have you ever did that?
No, I don't remember, but I remember during college days. Yes, we did something with the band of the classroom, and the thing is, I was all the time classified first, so nobody would believe me if they said she did not attend the English classes, whereas she's an English teacher. And I was just taking the classroom from the other area. The English teacher comes and never finds anybody. Then he claims to the director of the college. When he brings the teacher, I bring them back to the classroom, and he's telling him, "But look, they are here." So it was like I was just telling myself, why was I just doing this? Just for fun, for sure.
Yeah.
So I salute my English teacher with no names for now.
Mine
Because
too.
yeah.
My English teacher too.
That
Salute to all
time.
the English
teachers,
teachers.
Yes,
we have in our
English,
lives.
yeah, everywhere.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mehdi, have you thought about it?
I don't think I did, but I would do it. Yeah.
I know
would.
you
Why I'm
evil.
not surprised.
Yes.
Why I'm not surprised.
Truth or dare?
So thank you so much, guys. We're gonna go with a song, and we will get back.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. You know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Or maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy? You think I don't wanna run to you, yeah. But there are mountains, and there are doors that we can walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
It feels
But it's not impossible. Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine, and nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Changing the world to be ours.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
Only the best.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. And while combing my hair now, and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. Never will part, and I will love you together, together. It's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for me. I run for the bus, dear, but while riding I think of us, dear, and say a little prayer for you. And at work I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Oh, forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. Never will part, and I will love you together, together. It's how it must be to live without you. Could only mean heartbreak for me. My darling, believe me, for me there is no one but you. Say you love me too, 'cause I'm in love with you. Answer my prayer now, answer my prayer. Say you love me too, answer my prayer. Just answer my prayer now, answer my prayer. Say you love me too, answer my prayer. Oh, forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part, and I will love you together, together. It's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for me. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, answer my prayer now, answer my prayer. Say you love me too, answer my prayer. Just answer my prayer now, answer my prayer. And say you love me too, answer my
Hello and welcome back. This is an hour off, and this is your host Amal. We will fly right now to space and science with Farah in rocket science.
Rocket science.
Indeed, I'll take you to space today with 3 news. So I'll start with this company in America. So they are developing a new spaceship on a balloon that wants you to flow high enough to see the Earth's curvature and the darkness of space for roughly 125 million per tickets.
Wow.
This is definitely amazing, but very costly.
Yes.
$125 million?
Yes.
Just to go there?
$100.
$125.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
the $100.
This
Yes.
is too much money.
Too much the money.
Yeah, I'll stay here. Thank you.
Yes. We'll skip it.
So actually, this company is called Spaceship Neptune. So they're trying to fly this capsule with 8 passengers and a pilot on a hydrogen balloon, and they will take you for nearly 19 miles high, and the trip will last for 6 hours. The launch will be planned from NASA's Kennedy Space Center, and you will be high enough to see the entire Earth. So flat earthers, they're gonna, get the shock of their lives.
Yes,
And
they're
you'll
finally
see-
going to believe it, certainly.
Yes, it's actually,
roundy.
curvy. Yeah, roundy. And you will see the darkness of space. I bet you will go, Mehdi, even with the price of the ticket.
Yeah. If
problem is that
if
he
I had $1
hasn't.
billion, I would definitely go.
Yes.
I would go, honestly, I would do that. So we go another space news. Our dear beloved Elon Musk with his SpaceX.
SpaceX.
Yes. SpaceX wants you to try getting internet from space with Starlink.
Wow, this is my dream. Staying connected, even in space.
From the internet.
Wow.
That's
internet from
literally a nightmare.
space.
This is literally my
No.
dream.
You would want internet
So
in
look at the two
space?
different.
Yeah.
No. Look at they're both different reactions. This is a nightmare, and the other
This
one
is a
she's very
dream.
excited.
It's a dream, yeah, it's
actually a
dream.
dream.
Internet from
You can talk
space.
with your mom via messenger. when
Yes,
you're in
from
space.
space.
No,
Why would you? You're in
Believe
space.
me, I was
No.
expecting his question.
You're
Why
in
would I
the
be calling
void,
my mom from?
literally.
No,
Why?
you
Sorry,
got
sorry.
the news wrong. The internet is coming from space to you on Earth. What they did is they actually launched. Yes, you got me now.
Yes.
They launched 500 satellites into Earth's orbit, and it's like a mega constellation of satellites around the Earth. And they are trying to make satellite internet available from practically anywhere on the planet. From wherever you are on Earth, you can be connected, you can be online. So the Starlink is inviting people to give their space-based internet platform. So you can apply for a beta tester at their website. You would just go click there. For America, of course, American people, they can sign up for this. They gave their personal information, zip code, etc. And they will be trying to connect from space with this internet, high-speed internet. It's very interesting, and it's a very, very highly recommended. Yes,
To try.
speedy internet. Imagine that. Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Elon Musk. You are always my hero. Yeah. So the last news, we all do. You know the global warming?
Of
problems?
course,
Yeah.
This is actually
and
the
it's
topic of
getting.
the
By
day.
the way,
Yes.
I was reading news lately when the lockdown happened,
Yes.
and everybody was like,
Yeah,
no,
it's getting
no
better.
factories, no production, and nothing.
Yes,
so it was
better.
getting better and
Yes.
better. Like
The
Yes.
levels of pollution is
exactly.
dropping.
Is
yeah, even
dropping.
the color of the sky.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately not for this Siberian town. So this Siberian town with a very extreme cold temperature. They usually have a minus 50 degree Celsius cold weather.
Yeah.
But during this, global warming time, on June 20th, the temperature in the town soared to a high of 38 degrees. Which is very terrible, because
Terrifying.
it marks the hottest temperature ever recorded in the north of Arctic Circle. It's very hot, and it's a new record. It proves that the ice is melting, and we are in a very serious
Situation.
weather situation.
Even with the corona, there's still the
Yes,
global warming is
yes.
hitting some places.
Yes.
And then on a very high level.
Yes.
Rocket science.
Thank you so much, Farah,
Thank
for
you.
the rocket science news.
Thank you.
We will go with a song, and we will get back.
sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be miles up. When I was a river dried up, you came to rain and flood. Drink from me, drink from me. When I was so thirsty, put on a symphony. No, I just can't get it up. Put your wings on me, wings on me. When I was so heavy, pour on a symphony. When I'm low, 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 got me feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. Angels sent from up above. I feel you coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your love's about to make the stars come out. Put your wings on me, wings on me. When I was so heavy, pour on a symphony. When I'm low, 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 got me feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so
Hello and welcome back. This is an hour off, and this is your host Amal. Afif today will fly to us to another world, to Colombia, as a matter of fact, right?
Yes, definitely. In our neuro break, it's do you know? So do you know each time we're going to go fly, metaphorically speaking, to a country and try to find out a funny habit or funny custom about this country or these people. So today I'm flying. I'm taking you to Tranquilo, Colombia. So I do know Spanish a bit. I love Spanish, by the way, but I didn't have a chance to learn. My best is English, of course.
Yes.
So Tranquilo is a whole mood based in Colombia. So if you are a traveler going there for a first time, you will get surprised because there everybody is cool, happy, chilling out, and life is very lovely, funky. You will say, okay, that sounds a bit weird, but it is indeed. So Colombia as a country, it's a land of tropical landscapes. It has a variety for the weather. They do not really having a definite winter or a definite summer. So there are like an ambivalence between both. When is the best time to visit Colombia? As I said, we have a good news. Colombia doesn't have temperate seasons. It has a diversity of microclimates, and you can go and discover in each part of it a variety of landscapes, traditions, customs, people dancing in the streets, people, do not wearing just naked feet. So they have this tropical, this very tropical, lovely. The idea we are having about Western America. The word tranquilo, because I was making a research. Tranquilo, estás tranquilo. So it's bringing that it's the national Colombian state of being. It's the appropriate response to absolutely anything and everything while in Colombia. It's the best way to describe the zen that you will need to develop in order to cope with a Colombian citizen. Colombian transportation and every daily life activity. So still time does not exist in Colombia. Can you guess why? Because what you expect to be, I mean, like pressure time or I'm running out of time, there they do not really count. The tranquilo they can take for 2 weeks, not going up to school, not going to work, suspending flights, just living the way it has to be lived. So no, as they are saying, no importa, tranquilo. So it's not important. Don't worry, chill out.
It's like in Italian.
This prevailing attitude.
Get swifty, get swifty.
Yes. Like the motto of in Italia, they say il dolce da fare niente, which means that the good in doing nothing.
Yes, which is a philosophy, by the way.
Yes.
It's a very deep philosophy if we just dig deep. This prevailing attitude in Colombia creates a constant air of tranquility because everything will work out, especially with the overwhelming kindness of every Colombian who will go out of their way to help you when you have missed a bus, don't have a plane, or need something to do when you have no work for 2 weeks, for example. So I am convinced that this tranquilo lifestyle is bringing why all Colombians maintain the look of eternal youth.
I will definitely go there.
So estás tranquilo, everybody.
Thank you.
See.
That was today.
Thank you so much, Hafif. We will just in the mood of traveling and flying, so we're just gonna go with a cool song, and we will get back to you.
Lucky you were born that far away, so we could both make fun of distance. Lucky that I love her for and for the lucky fact of your existence. Baby, I will climb the Andes solely to come with freckles on your body. Never could imagine there were only 10 million ways to love somebody. Can't you see? I'm at your feet. Whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear. They're over, you're under, you never have to wonder. We can always play by ear, but that's the deal, my dear. Lucky that my lips not only mumble, can spill kisses like a fountain. Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains. Lucky I have strong words like my mother to run for cover when I need it. And these two eyes that for no other, the day you leave will cry a river. At your feet, I'm at your feet. Whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear. They're over, you're under, but both don't wonder. We can always play by ear, but that's the deal, my dear. Think out loud, say it again. Tell me one more time that you'll live lost in my eyes. Whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear. They're over, you're under, you got me head over heels. There's nothing left to feel if you really feel the way I feel. Whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear. They're over, you're under, you got me head over heels. There's nothing left to feel if you really feel the way I feel.
Hello everyone, welcome back. This is an hour off. Well, every week we talk about the journey of moving from the rock bottom to the top. And this week Mehdi will tell us the story of Keanu Reeves, one of my favorite actors in Success Story.
Success stories.
Keanu Reeves, yeah, he's...
I think he's as humble as me.
So yeah, Keanu Reeves, and he is actually the most humble actor in Hollywood. well known for his roles in The Devil's Advocate alongside Al Pacino and especially in The Matrix. What people actually don't know that Keanu had a very, very rough life. And I'll tell you, it started when he was only 3 years old, when his father left his family, without ever contacting him again. And then he had so many difficulties at school, and he had to drop out because he had dyslexia. It doesn't show today,
That's
but
sad.
he did struggle with it very much. Unfortunately, right after that, his best friend, who's not very well known, River Phoenix, who's the brother of Joaquin Phoenix, died from a drug overdose, and he was Keanu's best friend. 2 years after that, his wife at the time lost their children. And this was a very tragic accident for Keanu and for his wife, and it actually ended their relationship. It was really bad to that point. And not even 2 years later, his wife passed away in a tragic accident.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
sad.
That's too much drama. Sorry.
Yes.
Believe me, he
Friend.
lived through all this when he was doing The Matrix.
Wow.
You see, it was really bad. But
This is powerful.
yeah,
Inspiring.
Despite all these tragedies, Keanu pushed through, and he went on to be, today he's worth over $100 million on his own.
Not bad.
And he spoke about this. He said, all these tragedies just taught me that I'm still a human being,
Yes.
and that's why to this day he still takes the metro in New York City.
I saw pictures. Yes.
To this day, he doesn't own his multi-million-dollar mansions. He has a small condo in New York, and this really shows. Just keep pressing on, and whatever is happening, just keep pressing on. Don't give up.
Yeah.
You can make it. And these are only one of the very, very many examples actually that you can follow in life.
Success stories.
No, thank you for the
Thank
positive
you. Yeah. Those are positive vibes for the weekend. Yeah.
We need them.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Mahdi, for
You're
the
welcome, you're
success
welcome.
story.
Thank you,
We will go with one last song and we will get back with Meanwhile in Tunisia.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars,
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Meanwhile, in Tunisia,
People are drowning in our Tunisian seas. Inside strikes in Tatawin, which continues for the 4th day, a local case of coronavirus, and the fear that is escalating as we approach the reopening of our skies. Meanwhile, in Tunisia, the Tunisian online surfers are busy imagining scenarios of what would have been the images and the flirts between our president and the French First Lady. Bottom line is, we don't really care about the challenges of the corona aftermath or how France will take in charge our legal or illegal immigrants in these hard times. The ultimate priority on our internet, in Tunisian internet as a matter of fact, is how to translate the Tunisian flirts to French. Quite the romance, right?
meanwhile in Tunisia,
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you so much, you guys, for listening to us today, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.